gamification, what exactly is it? Because we've heard this term gamification before. What does it mean? Gamification is the application of game mechanics in non-game context, using things like buzzers, timers, game pieces, game principles, questioning strategies, points, rewards and recognition. These are game mechanics. If you think about a good board game, what are the elements that make up that good board game? How can we take the elements of those pieces and apply them into our learning approaches to drive engagement and retention of our adult learners? Now, there's a difference between gamification and game-based learning. Okay, so gamification is taking the elements and applying them to our content when we're teaching it. Game-based learning is where the learning itself is a game. All right, so this is where we use full-fledged games to actually teach concepts, and this is going to be incredibly powerful too. In game-based learning, I once to help deploy a board game that was the entire training. We printed off these giant sheets, okay, of game boards. And the learners for these 90-minute sessions came together. There were no seats in the room. They came together for 90 minutes and they played this game all about innovation. And it was about this exploration of innovation, but they did it through a game. And then we had a structured conversation about what it meant. But 85 of the 90 minutes was them learning through the game itself. So know the difference between gamification and a game-based learning. Those are two different things. Now, I find gamification can be applied in all learning contexts. Game-based learning is a very specific instance where I might use a game-based learning experience. So why does it work for adults? Because, come on, we're not here to play games. We're here to do business, right? Well, that's not how adults think. It's not how adults learn. It leverages gamification leverages our intrinsic and extrinsic motivation to drive behavioral results. This intrinsic desire to win and this extrinsic desire to not let other people down or to drive the image of the person themselves. It aligns with a lot of our adult learning principles of being self-directed, problem-centered, being relevant. Game-based learning and gamification aligns well within each one of these.